Hey guys, welcome back to channel T4. I'm John, and last episode we built this Prodesk, HPPRODESK G2 SFF with the 1050 Ti in it. I've recently got a SSD so we could check out WARZONE and the benchmarks, Rust. I know a lot of people play that game as well, and Dawn of Man and Foundation to give a variety of games to benchmark through and see what our frames per second get. This is a 144 hertz monitor, 1080p, and right now we got MSI Afterburner open. We have we haven't overclocked it at all. Download the latest drivers, 546.01. So let's get right into it and try a match. Alright, here we go. So now we're ready to go. Let's jump everyone else. Right now we're getting 52 frames per second. Let's see what the frames per second is on the ground. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're gonna try Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. We're just waiting on a match, and then we're gonna try Rust, Foundation, and Dawn of Man. Those are like city and village builders. Rust, a lot of people know what Rust is. Pretty toxic game, but a lot of fun to play. And we're about to launch. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Right now, right in the game, we're getting 86 frames per second, 70 now. Not too bad. Got him. Oh, a little stutter there for a second. I don't think the shaders are all done downloading, but pretty decent experience overall. Getting 57, depending on where you're at. Got him. Oh, two guys on me. Okay. Got hit. There we go. Oh, they got me. Couldn't aim fast enough. Okay, let's try get one more kill here, and then we'll switch to another game. Or not. We'll try one more. Here we go. We're not stopping until we get another kill. Pretty respectful, 60, 70 frames per second. Oh, shotgun. Oh. Alright, well, we got one. Alright, so as you can see, smaller maps, a little bit better for the 1050 Ti. So, you know, we're getting 60 to 70 frame rates, FPS, so pretty good experience for this game. So let's go ahead and try Rust out. Alright, so we have Rust up, join the map. Right now we're getting right at 65 frames per second, and let's check out what our graphics are. It is on low. I think you can actually go down to potato, which is kind of funny, to get even more frames per second. So we'll just kind of play around right now and see what happens. Almost done getting this whole tree. There we go. Let's check the map. Alright, maybe not. Forgot the set for that. Alright, still getting about 60 frames, right at that, 55 to 60. Not too terribly bad. Not a whole lot going on right here, though. I see we just dropped to 49. So, this won't win any beauty contests or anything, but it will get you to be able to play the game. We're getting respectable 60 frames per second on the map. But let's continue on, and we'll just check a couple more. There we go. Why do we throw a grenade? Still get about the same frame rate. Oh, we got some ammo, some gloves. There we go. Let's see what happens when we get into the city. So we're dipping down into 40s. I seen 44 there for a second. Alright, so if you want to be able to play this types of games like Rust or Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone, you can turn down the settings and play if you're just here to have fun. If you're in a competition, probably not. So we're going to go and test Foundation next, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so we're back with Foundation. If you're not familiar with this game, it's actually on Steam. It's a village builder, kind of arcadey. So I've built some stuff prior to, so we could see what our frames per second are. So here we go. So right now we're getting about 44, 45. Got full screen. anti-aliasing on, SSAO on, a lot of low stuff on. So let's see, that's on medium. Let's see what happens. So not getting any better. The farther we zoom in though, the higher the frame rate gets, obviously. But if we're zoomed out pretty far, you can see the map is fairly large. It dips down pretty hard if you do that. But for games like this, it doesn't matter a whole lot because you're not like shooting at anybody, but it's just a good village builder, city builder, if you will. And it runs pretty smooth. I keep it zoomed in about right here anyways, so we're getting about 50 frames per second. Let's see if we can get 60. Alright, so we're getting same. It didn't really do anything. As you can see, our GPU is pretty maxed out. We're at 98%. Our CPU 63%. Kind of just hanging out, waiting on that GPU itself. So on to the next game, our last game. We'll try Dawn of Man. It's kind of like this, but a little bit lower spec, and we'll see how that runs. See you there. Alright, so we got Dawn of Man. As you can see, the settings are on Ultra, 1080p, borderless, VSync, anti-aliasing, all on. That's about all you get in this game. And we're going to go ahead and load up something. Alright, so we're still with ultra settings. We're getting 73 frames per second, pretty locked in on that. See if we can get in there or out any further. If you go really fast, it gets it down a little bit. Our GPU is pretty maxed out. CPU just kind of hanging out, waiting on that GPU again. 1050 Ti, very, very budget. I think we got this for about $110. You could probably find them cheaper, the non-low profile variant, for even cheaper than that. So right now we're getting about 56, 62, depending on what we're at and doing. Again, if you're just playing these kinds of games, I think you'll be okay, and you're not being competitive, and you're just building cities, or even Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, small maps. We were seeing 50 to 70 frames per second, right in that range, depending on what map you're on. So let's sum it up. Do I recommend this card and this kind of platform for AAA and stuff like that? No. Do I recommend it for kids like Roblox or these kinds of games? Absolutely. You're not going to win any competitions, but you're going to have a fun experience, and that's what it's all about. On our next video, we're going to be taking a look at a i7 or i5 7th gen with probably a 1650 Ti, so watch out for that. And we got a couple other projects coming out. So until next time, I'm John, and this is T4, and I'll see you next time.